Yo, what up? It is the 6th of August, 2024. It is currently 8:55 p.m. on a Tuesday. And we have some mail. Oh, our friend Mint has departed from Mateiio. I'm moving and I'm kind of sad. Mateiio was good to me, although you were a real handful. Yeah, okay, whatever. If I recall... Is this an important letter? Oh, yeah. If I recall... Mateiio wasn't that great to her, considering she was only there for a week. Only here for a week. A week? That's being generous. She was here for like a couple days. Yeah, but gonna be honest, I'm not feeling today very well. Like, I'm not, I don't know, I'm not in it, I guess. So, you know, not looking for anything crazy today. Let me just adjust my volume a little bit. The volume slider on the DS is very weird, and the DS Lite at least. That's the model that I've had since I was a kid, actually. It's the same one. And it, it still works. I mean, there's not much expectation from a DS Lite or, any of the early ones, because they're just, they're literally just bricks that play, that play software. Whereas, a system like, the 3DS, for example, has, like, menus and, an SD card and, like, storage and all that stuff. That's, a lot more liable to failure of some sort. So, it's not that surprising. Actually, a lot of, earlier systems were like that. I guess because, like, no, the first system that would have been, like, at least, notable one, that would have, had some sort of internal memory, probably would have been... oh, the Dreamcast, I think. I don't know, actually. Hey, check it out. I look crazy cute in this outfit, right? Yeah. I know that. After all, I spent a fortune on it. You've got a good eye for fashion. Yep, totally. Yeah, I think the Dreamcast, because that was in 1998, I think, that came out? And that had, like, settings, which would, save. The settings would save. At least I'm pretty sure they did. But yeah, I think pretty much every system before that wouldn't have any sort of internal memory. It would just be memory stored within, like, memory cards or the games themselves. Which is, interesting, I guess? I don't know. Nowadays, people sort of have expectations that game systems do more than just play games. Like, the Switch, people get mad that it doesn't have Netflix or an internet browser, and I've always thought, like, I don't know. Everyone has a phone now. Why do you need an internet browser on a game console? Isn't my shirt cool? Geek chic is all the rage now. It's an almanite. It's pretty geek and chic. But yeah, I mean, I get why people want an internet browser on the Switch. It's convenient to a degree. I don't know. I always thought the Wii U and 3DS's internet browsers sucked, like, a lot, but whatever. It being there is better than it not being there, yada yada yada. But I don't know. I don't think it makes the console better or worse, because to me a console's mostly valued on the games that it can play. Hey, come to think of it, my cold's all gone now. That medicine really worked. Thanks for everything, buddy. I want to give you something for bringing me medicine. Right, here's your playroom rug. That medicine you gave me was vile, dude. Good to see cubes better again. I got my flu needle yesterday? Yeah, I got it yesterday. To protect against the dangerous flu. And, it was kind of weird. The doctor, like... the doctor did it, like, did the needle, which usually they wouldn't do. And, like, when he did it, he hit a vein, and it started bleeding a ton. And then he put the Band-Aid in the wrong spot. Say, you've been putting on a little flabbage recently? I think maybe I would have come over and work out with you. Is that cool? Nope. Oh, weak. I thought you were my bud. Yeah, I am, but that's not related. But yeah, that was a weird experience, but I'm okay, I guess. And now I'm not going to get the flu ever. I guess the reason why you need one yearly is because the flu is constantly getting better. Or just because, you know, it doesn't last forever. Did I talk to Hugh? What did I talk to Hugh about? I think he went inside after the hour change. What did I talk to Hugh about? Yes, I did talk to Hugh. I forget what I talked to him about. Oh yeah, Geek Cheek. Yeah, I went into his house. He was in his house. See, I can remember stuff. Was there a wilted flower? Oh no, there's one down here though. And there's Peewee, our good buddy. In his circus shirt. What are you doing up this late? Yeah, 9 p.m. You think I'd look good in a gaudy sweater? Oh yeah, I gotta get a gaudy sweater for Peewee. Okay, let me make sure I order one from Nooks when I go there later on. Quite gaudy, of course. I ordered this already. I'm ordering it again. I always commit to that, even if I know. So what day is it today? Is this I think this is 2:20 actually. We're almost up to our 2-day. 222. Unfortunately, it's Tuesday today, so when that comes around, it will be on Thursday instead, so it won't be a perfect 2-day Tuesday. We had one of those 2nd of February 2022, or the 22nd of February 2022. Which, of course, you know, you probably would have been around for, chances are. But I don't know if that landed on a Tuesday, if either of those days were. Hello, Marina. Howdy. So what's your secret, huh? How did you get such a big house? I'm just asking because I know you've got a secret and I want you to tell me. Secret is putting it all in a little jar, and every time you swear, you put money in the jar. You just don't ask where you get the money from. It's a paradox. I probably wouldn't be very good with a swear jar. I swear a lot. I mean, I don't know. Some people classify, you know, have a negative connotation to swearing. One thing I've heard is that, like, oh, it's like you got a bad vocabulary, but I don't necessarily agree with that. Because swear words, a lot of the time, are, like, expressing feelings that are very difficult to express with regular old words. Especially anything that's like an exclamation. It's very hard to exclaim something, just with regular words. At least that's how I feel. Hey, what's with the tiptoe action, Twinkle Toes? There's nothing to fear on my floor, that's for sure. Gak, I just stepped in the cola I spilled yesterday. Yeesh. But I will say that excessive swearing is like, I always, I don't know. Like, some people just have it baked into, like, every sentence I say. And at that point, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's a bit over the top. But, like, you stub your toe, yeah, you can swear, why not? But obviously, you know, they wouldn't have that allure to them if there wasn't also that social, you know, implication surrounding them as well. So, like, it's kind of a push and pull, right? They have to be taboo for them to be, like, appealing, I guess. Because, you know, if everyone just swore all the time, then they wouldn't really be swear words anymore. They would just be words. Which, you know, that's happened. Well, I don't know how many words that's actually happened to. I can't think off the top of my head. There's some words that, you know, have reversed themselves into becoming swear words. In fact, I guess most swear words probably would have started life as a regular word and then somehow, you know, transformed into being a swear word. But I don't know if the reverse has happened where a swear word has actually stopped being a swear word. I'd be interested to know that. I watched a history of swearing documentary. They had one on Netflix. It wasn't a very, like, super great like well-structured documentary from what I recall. And I don't actually remember most of the info from it, so it's probably not a very good documentary. I'm not. I don't think I'm very great at taking in information through like a video form. I feel like I'm better when I like read, because then I can read it over and over again. Like, if something is unclear in a video, usually you'll just let it slide and continue watching. But when you're reading something, usually, at least for me, I'm not going to continue reading if I don't understand a bit. Like, I'll probably reread it. And you have the liberty to be able to... Oh, there it is. Reread it a bunch of times, because, it's just laid out right there. Whereas a video, you would have to, rewind it a little bit, which is a bit annoying, and something you have to go out of your way to do, really. So yeah, I like reading, for any sort of informative, like, informational... is informational a word? Informative thing. Educational. Because I don't know. I just think it helps you register a little bit more. But that's me personally. I find the fact that, there's a lot of different ways to learn to be a very interesting phenomenon, I guess. Like, it's, the variability of the human brain, I think, is quite interesting. But that's every villager talked to. And now we've got our gaudy sweater coming tomorrow for Peewee. Let's see, are there any... We got some flowers up here. Yes, I've talked on end about, I enjoy learning information. I think liking learning is something that most people, like... we all have our own tastes and stuff that we care about or are interested in specifically. I think most people should, if not, specifically, at least, sort of like innately like learning, in the sense that it feels good to learn something new. But I think that's just me. I think, I think just personally, everyone should, maybe not try and learn something, but at the very least, be willing to learn new things, like, every day or whatever. I think that's, part of what distinguishes, humans from animals. Where animals, you have to, like, evolutionarily learn things through, like... Oh, you know what, I should sell these items. Evolutionarily learn things through, like, thousands, millions of years of, like, development, towards certain, like, environmental factors. Humans, we learn things, like, we all learn things, like, differently, and most we're also unique in that if you yourself don't know something, most things, are known by at least one person. Otherwise, we wouldn't really be information, because no one knows it. I don't wanna sell the Metroid, because I like having a second one. Yeah, I think most people should endeavor to just, like, go on rabbit holes. I don't know. I just think it's fun. I guess I don't know what it's like to not think that's fun. But I also think, like, everyone has a different format. Also, I know that Shrunk is here today, but I just don't care. Everyone has a different format, that they're probably best for. And for me, I think that's reading, like, articles and stuff. Whereas a lot of other people would be better suited through, like, I don't know, maybe even an audiobook. I don't know how well I do with an audiobook. I've never listened to one before, I don't think. I feel like it would just go in one ear right out the other. Which is probably what a lot of my talking sounds like, so... We'll put a, we'll put a firm bookend to that. There we go, trying to find the words. Yeah, that's gonna be about it for today.